Mr. Boo.
Hey everybody, it is I, Mr. Boo, the Entertainment Guru, Mr. Boo Entertainment Guru, right here on YouTube. So, put the thing across the screen. You know what to do. You want to support, like, and subscribe. If you want to hear and see more when I drop more, ring a notification bell. Now let's get right on into this. This is the third vlog out of a 4-vlog part series where I am cleaning up my entertainment area, my bookshelf areas, and as you see in the background there, I got rid of that hutch. I cleaned out that hutch, I broke it down, and it got out of town. And I went over all my collectibles while doing so. My figurines, or as some people like to call toys, but I call them collectibles, my pop culture and entertainment collectibles. All my collection is being dusted, cleaned up for the end of fall, going into winter, getting it all done before Christmas here. This is the third episode where we are going to be doing an entire wall again of decor and collectibles that I have hanging. And a 3-tier bookshelf. It has 2 tiers and a top, so we'll say 3-tier bookshelf. So let's swap on over to that bookshelf and let's get into this whole cleaning. And as I clean, I like to show you as I undustify everything and get rid of them dust bunnies, where I got everything and what they are, what they're from, blah blah blah, etc., etc. That's what I do here. I am an entertainment guru. I love pop culture. I love entertainment, and this is my collection. More of my collection. We still have another big bookshelf, and then I'm going to do a Christmas haul, and if I know my wife, I'm going to get more collection. So, let's get into this part 3 of my end of fall, into winter cleaning vlog. Anywho, this is the wall, and I have already went up and kind of configured that I need to get a step stool to do that, so I'm going to do that off camera. But this Star Wars thing here, I got at a store called At Home, which is just a home decor store, and I got it at home back in Illinois, and my fiance was like, go ahead, get it, that's cool. So yeah, Star Wars, baby. But this is the actual wall that we will be focusing on today, and I'll let you know where I got everything, what it's from. We're going to go ahead and just make sure everything's dusted and clean, and that's going to be kind of my winter cleaning thing. I do this every winter, every spring. These collectibles, these figurines, these toys, what have you, always get so messy. I got books in there I got to dust off. The shelves, look at all that dust. So here we are. This is what we're going to be cleaning. A 3-tier bookshelf and a wall to boot. Let's get into it. All right, here we are getting into it. This is the bottom shelf. We're going to go from the bottom to the top. As you can see, the cats like to have my way with all my figurines and collectibles, but there's the 2 shelves we'll be working on. This one's a little dark. Everything's a little back there, and I don't have really any sort of light. My lighting thing, my rig thing I had broke, so I will pull these up here on the second shelf and show them to you, and we'll dust, and then we'll get to this top shelf here, and we will go all the way to the top. So here we go. So first up, we got this dragon here flying on in. This is the dragon, I believe it's one of Creasy's in Game of Thrones. I got it from Walmart. It then turns into the ice dragon, which is, this is its form. Got the holes in the wings. Good detail. Good little thing there. It came with this stand. And my one cat really likes this dragon and loves to just, I don't know, it's like her boyfriend. She'll knock him down, she'll love on him, she'll rub on him, she will lay on him, and it's not like he's soft or anything. Come on. Anyway, he's supposed to be standing, well, not standing, but flying on this doohickey here. There we go. And that's how he sits. She comes up and knocks him down, loves on him, rubs on him, lays on him. And sticking with the theme of Game of Thrones, we'll just kind of do these guys up here. We have the queen of the mother of dragons herself, Creasy or whatever her name is. I haven't watched that in so long, but it's got the stand, and these were all Walmart buys after I had gotten into the series and binge watched the crap out of it. I found these at Walmart and just had to have them. Pretty good detail on them. As you can see behind her here, we have the leader of the ice freaking zombies, the undead icemen or whatever they want to be called. Winter is coming, and he came with winter, and he's got all the little prongs on his head, and he came with a big old ice weapon. And again, really cool for being at Walmart during the whole Game of Thrones, thing when it was popular. And then here's one of the good old Arya Stark, and she's got her blade. I think she did have a dagger, but the cats probably have the dagger now. But Arya Stark, I'm not really sure where her stand is, but we'll find it, I hope. And then there's the man of the hour, Jon frickin' Snow, and all these figurines, collectibles, toys, what have you, what will you need dusted off and bathed really properly. But Jon Snow looks really good. Came with his sword, got the little wolf on the handle thing there, which has fallen off. Ugh, having cats is very dangerous and detrimental to your collection. But we'll go back down to the lower shelf here we'll bring him up, a little Funko Pop thing of Pennywise the Dancing Clown. Is it real enough for you? It was real enough for Georgie. It's real enough for me. It's really cool. He's got the little boat. I like your boat. Oh, hello. I'm Pennywise the Dancing Clown. Love him. He's got his little bells things on his... He's amazing. I think he was actually Walmart. I think I found him at Walmart as well. And I just love him. His little smile. He's just so cute for being, Pennywise the Dancing Clown. And then I got this back home in Illinois. It is another little tiny Edward Scissorhands. You saw my big one. This one looks a little weird. It looks like something that Tim Burton himself would have put together. It came out of like a loot crate. There was a place called, I can't even remember what it was, but it was a collectible store, CD store, movie store. It wasn't Slackers. It was in a mall back home in Illinois. And they were selling things like, I guess, because you could buy, sell, and trade like everything. And this came out of a loot box, a loot crate. And I just never subscribed to Loot Crate, and I wanted something from Loot Crate, and it was Edward Scissorhands with a little tiny T-Rex bush. So I had to have him, and he's mine. So move him out of the way, slide back down. All these people you're about to see are from Gears of War in one way or another. So let's start with Gears of War Judgment, the prequel. We have... Why can't I remember their names? It's been a while since I played Gears of War. But, there's... if you know this guy's name, please, in the comments down below, let me know, because I actually liked him. I like him a lot. Loudmouth with the glasses, blonde hair. Lieutenant Baird, right? Baird? Lieutenant Baird? I think his name's Lieutenant Baird. Comment down below if I'm right or wrong, or if you know his name. This is from Judgment. This is from the prequel game. These were all found, they were found randomly between Walgreens, Walmart, and GameStop. So yeah, there's Lieutenant Baird. Pretty sure that is his name. We'll go down and we'll grab this guy. Now, I don't know his name, but he is from Gears of War 4. And he's got his saw launcher there, which is pretty cool, and his utility belt, everything. Like, the detail on these are really good. They do come with stands, so we will be getting his stand, which they do say Gears of War 4. Woo, Dusty. Woo. But yeah, that's it. I got the whole crew from number 4 here. Let me bring up another here. We've got... I don't want to say JT. I know it's Marcus's son, Marcus Phoenix's son. So he's got his chainsaw lancer there with some bloody detail on it. And they just look really good. They look like they came straight out of the game and straight into your living room. Okay. But then we got the Kate, I believe is her name, Kate or Cat. And she's supposed to be holding this shoddy here, which is really cool. I mean, and she's on her stand. So they do stand on these stands. Ooh, man, I really do got to bathe these people and get them all nice and shiny again before I put them back. But there's Kate. And, of course, everyone's probably thinking, well, you got everyone else. Do you have good old man Dom? I do. Or not Dom, but Marcus. Old man Marcus. Rest in peace, Dom. But Old Man Marcus Phoenix, Gears of War 4 version. Got his bandana on, got his lovely saw bayonet, lancer. And it's just awesome. The details on them are awesome. I love these figurines. And like I said, I just got them from anywhere and everywhere that I found them, between like Walgreens, Walmart, and GameStop. They were selling them everywhere during the big Gears of War 4 release. So glad I got them. Now, if we move over, there are a couple people, recognizable people here, that I did find at Walmart. And that would be Marty McFly here. Marty McFly. It actually does resemble Michael J. Fox. They did really well on it. He's got his shoes. He's got the guitar. He's holding a pick in his hand. Marty McFly, everybody. That is awesome. And you can't have Marty without the Doc. We've got Doc right here as well, looking strangely and eerily like Christopher freaking Lloyd, if it would just... There you go. Christopher Lloyd. Doc. He's got the scar on his head. He came with some things, but I didn't feel it necessary to like pose him with them, like documents and things like that from the movie. I did put his little glasses around his neck there. That's just a really cool touch. But yeah, we have Marty McFly and Doc from Back to the Future, and they were Walmart finds. And a GameStop find I found is... I'm sure older gamers will recognize this big daddy. From BioShock. I found this pop vinyl sitting in a GameStop, and I thought to myself, you know what? That's a pretty cool looking Big Daddy for being what it is. And I mean, he's got everything on him from the game. He's got all the clasps, all the weapons, the drill. He looks great. And I went into GameStop that day, and I came out with a Big Daddy. Now, if I could just find a little sister to go with him. BioShock from GameStop, Big Daddy. And now if we move over, I actually got this from a yard sale. Well, that was nothing. That was just a Darth Vader Pez dispenser. You can get those pretty much anywhere that they sell Pez dispensers. But speaking of Star Wars, and hey, there's a Game of Thrones. There's Arya Stark's stand. Star Wars right there. It's a Stein. It says Star Wars on there. It's like a beer stein. I got this from a thrift shop in a place called Greenville, Illinois. And of course, like, I just had to freaking have it. And of course, being a big Star Wars person myself, and it's a trap, I had to just say, hey, yo, can I have this? Can I get this? Do we have the money for this? And the wife was like, I guess we do, if you really need it. And I said, I really need it. And so it's mine, a Star Wars beer stein. All right, so let's get him off of there. Marty McFly and Doc Brown here have to go back to the future so that I can get these dust bunnies to go away. So let's get that and let's just, get rid of it right now. Ah, that's better. Now for the second shelf. Magic. Okay, let's get our figurines set back up on both of these here shelves. We'll do the bottom shelf. And they're back. And they are washed. Lieutenant Beard hiding back here in the corner. Can't really see him. I told you it was dark and I didn't have any more lighting. But you get the gist. They're clean. They're back. And now it's time for these guys to come back. So, alakazam. And they're back. And they're oh so fresh and so clean. So now, let's see who's on top, shall we? Kind of sounds like a game show. Who's on top? Well, we have Diablo from Suicide Squad. From the one that didn't do so well in and out of theaters. And speaking of Suicide Squad, we have Harley Quinn from Birds of Prey. Her little weird outfit and all of her little tats and hair colors and everything. That's awesome. And she came with a little stuffed beaver. Isn't that cool? Birds of Prey. These were both Walmart, Diablo and Harley Quinn. Suicide Squad and Birds of Prey. So, throw them over there. And then these were, I haven't watched this show yet. It's Jujutsu Kaisen. It is an anime from Japan, and these were, well, in the toy section in a little surprise pack, like those little blind bags you get. But they were all like open, stolen, scattered, and they were just going to throw them away. So I said, hey, my kid likes that anime and wants me to watch it, and I kind of want to watch it. So I gave her some of them, and I gave myself some of them, so that when I watch the show, I already have collectables. And if I don't like the show, I can give her the rest. So we'll Juju Kaisen them out of the way there. And this was another one. A little Sonic that was from a blind bag thing. And again, they stole a bunch of them and left poor Sonic sitting inside the box all by him lonesome. So why would I not get a Sonic? So the place that I work is called Gabe's. And yeah, I asked if I could just have them instead of throwing them out. And the manager before this one said, yeah, sure, why not? So I got a Sonic and I got some Jujutsu Kaisen. Here's another WWE collectible, and I liked this one. Again, it came from the 2K version that had Ric Flair's Hall of Fame ring in it and that Funko Pop I had shown off. It says Ric Flair, has a picture of him, and this is a piece of that robe that he's wearing right there. So in-ring worn piece of Ric Flair's robe. That is so cool, man. Like, woo! Got a piece of the Hall of Famer's robe, a replica ring, and a Funko Pop. So that was a pre-order from GameStop. This came in a collector's edition of The Wizard of Oz. Like, who wouldn't recognize those shoes, right? There's no place like home. It's real little. I believe. Yeah, it lights up. Snow globe. So that's really cool. I hope that effect is coming over on camera. But yeah, little ruby slippers. Little snow globe. I don't know whose bucket this is, but it goes to somebody. Then we got these two little GameStop figurines here from good old Cyberpunk. We got the female character you can be, or like the one used in the trailers. And then we, of course, got Keanu Reeves' character, the rock star from that video game. They're just real itty bitty, nothing special. They were at GameStop on like clearance, and I was like, oh, I like that game. I might as well have something from that game. I got a couple t-shirts too, but these are really cool. This here came with a special edition of Monty Python and the Holy Grail from my brother one Christmas, and it has like a little film, part of the film in there. It has the picture of the film, Monty Python and the Holy Grail, and it has bunch of stuff on the back of it, information and stuff, and a warning, and it's just really cool. It's a piece of memorabilia from the movie that came with the collector's edition of the movie I got from him. Love you, Tom. Miss you. One of the coolest presents you ever got me, bro. So yeah, Monty Python and the Holy Grail. I do not know where he bought that edition, but that's what came in it. I do know where I got this little Gremlins Winter Gremlins 2-pack, and that is Walmart in the electronic aisle. You got the one here and his little buddy there in the scarf. The two of the four that are going around being Christmas carolers. You got the cookie with the head bit off, candy cane full of food there, candy. Let me spin this bad boy around. It's like you can actually collect all four of them, so I'm looking for the other two. But yeah, Walmart. That's pretty cool. The other two, I think the one with the hat and I got the one with the hat and the scarf, and then the one with the earmuffs. Gremlins, wonderful little Christmas movie. It's a Christmas movie to me. Do not argue. Then we've got another Walmart find. The 1986 version of Mr. King Flippin' Kong, and he just looks really cool. He's got the right primate looks to him. Back in that movie, he wasn't claymation. He was a guy in an outfit. So actually, maybe this one is from the original. I wasn't really sure. It just said King Kong. But I'm pretty sure it had Jessica Lange on the actual box it came in. And she was in the 1980-something version. This may be the claymation version from like the black and white era. Then we have a BB-8 that is a piggy bank that came from a yard sale. So I'm assuming it's like Walmart. My place of work, Gabe's, has these things too. It's just a piggy bank, but it's BB-8, so why not? Star Wars, man, Star Wars. Now this came in a another loot box thing I got. It was all 80s themed. And that is the hoverboard from Back to the Future. That is so cool. It's got its own little plaque. I like to set it on display. I want to try to hang it like on the wall. Right now it's just sitting like this, hovering. You know how that goes. But yeah, that was from a 80s loot pack thing that Walmart was selling. Pretty cool though. I like it. And staying with the theme, I have this floating up here. The DeLorean from Back to the Future, and it was also a Walmart find in the actual toy section. I was very, very taken back that something this cool. It's die-cast metal. They had the one from, this is the one from number 1. They had number 2. They had number 3. They had like the Ghostbusters thing. The doors open. They have all the stuff inside. That's really cool. You can't really see it, but the DeLorean from Back to the Future. So you can't have enough Back to the Future. And then a movie that's so obscure to some people. This is Rocket Man. This is Rocket Man, and I found Rocket Man blasting off through the good old electronic aisle again, the electronic section at Walmart of all places. I mean, Rocket Man is a classic movie. Kind of speaks for itself, but he's got his helmet, his blasters, the flames coming out. I mean, he's Rocket Man. He's a Rocket Man. But we'll go from Rocket Man to the man, the ghost with the most, baby. Beetlejuice, ready to marry Lydia. And this was actually another Walmart electronics find. I wish I had him in his actual suit. I know they just released that through, like, I think it was NECA. And it's on Walmart and Target, I believe. But yes, he's ready to marry his bride-to-be, Lydia. And it's just amazing. He's got his little pose there. And I just picture him looking up and covering up when the sandworm comes in and gets him. Like, this is just... He's even got, like, his little Poogie belly there. Like, it's great. It looks like Michael Keaton and all of his makeup. I love it. It's a great collectible to find at a local Walmart. This is just something my daughter got me. It says Daddy, and has it says, no matter how tall I grow, I will always look up to you. So that's got to be on display too. I love my kid, love my child. Again, Pez dispenser. Yoda. Pez dispenser I am. Star Wars. You can get those anywhere. But then another Walmart find that was with the same set of cars as the DeLorean is this Harley Quinn 1969 Chevy Corvette Stingray with Harley in there with her hammer. They have all kinds of cool, like, die-cast cars at Walmart. I got this one there. I got my Freddy Mobile from one of the previous videos there. And I got the DeLorean there from Walmart, from Jada Toys. Really cool car. I mean, it is a Corvette Stingray, 1969 Chevy Corvette Stingray with Harley there with her hammer. Love this thing. So let's get this cleared off and wiped off and get everyone back into place for you with them all dusted, shall we? So let's just move this all. And that's a wrap on the top shelf. They're back. They're clean. No dust on that first, second, or third shelves. That is awesome. They look so much better. So much cleaner. Back where they belong. And we'll move on up to the wall behind it. The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt keychain. I got this from Wish.com. Wish was Temu before Temu was Temu. And then behind it here, you see Hercules, The Legendary Journeys. That's Xena Warrior Princess from Hercules, The Legendary Journeys from back in the 90s. I actually got this by Toy Biz. I got this over at a thrift store across the street from me called Odds and Ends here in Newcastle, Pennsylvania. So if you are from Newcastle, Pennsylvania, or anywhere near Newcastle, look up Odds and Ends. They're a really cool place. I got my old Tin Man from there that I showed in the last video from The Wizard of Oz. And now I got Xena from Hercules, so that's cool. Moving over, we have WWE 2K18 Collector's Edition. We have an actual piece of the canvas from the 2017 Royal Rumble. John Cena's signature and photo from when he took on AJ Styles at the Royal Rumble. The phenomenal ones. Logos right there. Cena signed these himself. It was really cool to actually be a part of getting that. That was a GameStop pre-order for the collector's edition of 2K18. And then right here, again from Odds and Ends across the street from where I live here in Newcastle, PA. Wonderful Wizard of Oz, wonderful little picture there. I love it. And again, moving on to something a little scarier than flying bat or flying monkeys, by the way. This thing also came from Odds and Ends. This is like the flying Demogorgon creature from the Stranger Things franchise on Netflix, or as my wife calls it, scary. But I think it's because I have him hanging here and it looks like he's flying right toward where we have our love scene. And right behind him is, of course, Harley Quinn from DC Universe. Her baseball bat says goodnight, has like the saying, the little hush little baby, don't say a word song on there, her version of it. This is from the Suicide Squad, the first Suicide Squad movie that didn't do so well. Harley Quinn's replica bat. Got that at GameStop. Loving it, loving it, loving it. Moving on up, well, you know what Friday was? It was Friday the 13th here in December, so I hope you had a very merry, very happy, very scary Friday the 13th this year in December. Established 1935. I got this sign from Crystal Lake at GameStop as well. So jingle, 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 bells, 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 or which brings me to the mask I got with the collector's edition for 1 through 8 of Friday the 13th. It's just a real small replica mask. I actually put it on a year ago when I first had started YouTube and did a little short about how I wake up on Friday the 13th. And that was the only time I ever really used it. Otherwise, it is on display. It is an awesome little mask. I got the box set at Walmart that came with the mask, and I got the sign here. Welcome to Camp Crystal Lake at GameStop. Going back to Walmart, though, Spike Spiegel from the anime Cowboy Bebop. I actually got Spike Spiegel from Walmart, from the electronics section. He comes with extra hands. He just looks like, he's just amazing. Like, Cowboy Bebop is one of those legendary animes. God, I'm old, but yes. Cowboy Bebop, Spike Spiegel, right there in the flesh. Walmart electronics section. Speaking of Walmart electronics section, and someone else my wife finds very scary, we have the Nun. Oh my God, yeah, she is just, oh my God, she is really not a pretty person. She's very scary. The Nun from the Conjuring series, from NCN, I guess. I've never heard of that company before. Nice little streamlined box. Looks really good. Looks really creepy. The eyes and mouth are terrifying. Walmart electronics section. And then we're going to go back to GameStop as we kind of pan out here. Y'all know this bat. Y'all know it. It made so many people mad. And so many people turned away from the Walking Dead franchise because Negan didn't want any shenanigans. And Daryl, y'all should be blaming Daryl. Daryl did the shenanigans that got Glenn destroyed. And yeah, I got the one there. There's a little bit of Abraham right there, I think, and a little bit of Glenn right there. Negan's bat. Yes, I own the red soaked version of the barbed wire bat, Lucille. Negan's baseball bat from The Walking Dead. So this is my entire wall and my bookshelf. Thank you for joining me again on my little cleaning vlog where I dust and take care of my little collectibles. And I actually forgot, on the other side of this, we have a little bit of something else that it's kind of weird, but hey, I love movies. I love horror movies. I have a, from somewhere, a ghost face mask hanging off the side of it. Yeah, Scream. I mean, you got to have it. So with that said, that's all of that. Thank you for joining me. And I am Mr. Boo Entertainment Guru. And until next time, I will be enjoying some more entertainment. I will be bringing more reviews, previews, vlog videos, collection videos, anything and everything entertainment, from music, movies, wrestling, anime, anything that's entertaining, you name it, I'll bring it, including my shorts. But until then, as always, I am out.